From the University of Florida's College of Journalism and Communications, you're watching WUFT News.
This is a WUFT News update. I'm Nicole.
And I'm Daniella Sevares. Thank you for joining us. A tradition resumes after a COVID-19 pandemic hiatus. WFT's Sofia Mingote takes us to the Florida Fallen Firefighter Memorial at the Florida State Fire College campus in Ocala.
We were too close. My elbow was in your
Bravery, heroism, selfless sacrifice. These were the attributes of the 18 firefighters who died in the line of duty. The firefighters served in counties sprawled all over the state, including Clay County. Some of the firefighters recognized served in fire rescue for over 20 years. Seminole Tribe of Florida Fire Rescue member Donald D. Petrillo served for 47 years. Director of State Fire Marshal's Office Julius Hallis became teary-eyed while presenting a Florida Fallen Firefighter memorial flag to the families.
It's an honor and a privilege to bestow those flags to the surviving spouse, but it's also my biggest emotional event. When you go to that surviving spouse that's been grieving for several months or even a couple of years, as we were able to get the information together and put add the name on the memorial in the granite.
Out of the 18 firefighters, 3 died from COVID-19, 5 from other injuries, and 10 died because of cancer. In 2019, the Florida legislature acknowledged a correlation between firefighting and certain cancers. Florida's statutes now reflect that an employer must consider a firefighter's cancer diagnosis as an injury or illness incurred in the line of duty. Chief Financial Officer of Florida, Jimmy Petronas, says he hopes to see more policy during this legislative session that will advocate for firefighters.
We'll be championing resources with the legislature for urban search and rescue teams. These are the teams, there's 8 of them in the state. They deploy out at times of disaster. All 8 of them were deployed, for example, to Surfside. All 8 of them were deployed to Hurricane Michael. So these are the men and women with special training that, come at our times of worst disaster.
Each flag represents a firefighter who made the ultimate sacrifice, with the hope they'll never be forgotten. Sofia Mingote, WUFT News.
The Firefighter Memorial is located at the center of the Florida State Fire College campus for those who want to visit.
A Gainesville nonprofit is hosting a food distribution ahead of Thanksgiving. Project Youth Build and FarmShare partnered to help hungry members of the community. The drive-through giveaway took place this morning off of Northwest 6th Street. The nonprofit served about 200 to 500 families in Alachua County. The director of Project Youth Build says some residents are struggling to get food on the table.
There's definitely a bigger need, and we see that even amongst our student body. So doing it at this time of the year is something, that we definitely wanted to do.
It's involved with the Project Youth Build came up with the idea for a food donation. Some of the items donated included rice, canned corn, tomato soup, and milk.
And another local organization gives back to the community with its annual turkey giveaway. The Rodney Long Foundation joined 5 community organizations to host the Strike Out Hunger Food and Turkey giveaway. The City of Gainesville and Alachua County government also took part in the Oak Small event. There were 60 volunteers at the giveaway who helped pack and distribute the food. It was a first-come, first-served drive-through. Long Foundation President Rodney Long says 1,500 households were helped by the event.
The satisfaction of knowing that somebody who didn't have, now have, and can celebrate Thanksgiving is rewarding of all these volunteers and all these people you see out here and all these partners.
And 63,000 pounds of food were given away this year.
Today, Governor Ron DeSantis signed 4 new bills into law. Bills just passed in this week's special session. The main bill provides exemptions for private workers facing COVID vaccine mandates, and it bans state and local governments from requiring workers to get a COVID vaccine to keep their jobs. Another bill keeps info private when an employer is under investigation for a potential vaccine mandate violation. The third bill tries to start the state moving away from federal OSHA workplace rules. And the fourth reverses a 20-year-old bill so that the Florida Surgeon General cannot order vaccinations. For the children are now vaccinated. Can you scroll up? For the willing, hundreds of children are now vaccinated after going to UF's first drive-up clinic yesterday. Hosted at the Phillips Center on campus, the vaccine clinic was open for children ages 5 to 11. More 200 children were able to get their shot. The Alachua County School District announced the opportunity on Tuesday morning, and spots filled up fast. All the vaccinated children were automatically scheduled for a second dose on December 8th.
Big things and big wings are coming to Gainesville. WFT's Naim tells us more about a new aerospace company and how they plan to take off in Gainesville.
Consortia Aerospace Group plans to fly high with its new location in Gainesville.
And I think that's really great to increase manufacturing in Alachua County, and that's one of the things the Board of County Commissioners has been trying to do over the years.
The Gainesville Regional Airport and Greater Gainesville Chamber held a welcome ceremony.
The intellectual capital with all the universities and the colleges, and the labor pool is much better in Alachua County than other places we've been.
With the arrival of the Consortia Aerospace Group, the opportunity for jobs in Gainesville will increase.
Because of the recent pandemic and the unemployment rate being low and all of that stuff, I think they're just going to do wonders for us and also provide an opportunity for those who are looking for higher paying jobs.
There are currently 24 employees at the Gainesville location. Myers anticipates doubling the number of employees in 12 months in order to allow the aviation services company to lift off. Maya Naim, WFT News.
Compared to the cooler weather we've seen over the past week, today's been feeling like typical Florida weather.
Yeah, it's been warming up all week. Ashley Weinstein joins us now with the forecast. Ashley, will this continue into the weekend?
These warmer temperatures are going to cool back down into the weekend and into early next week, and we'll get to that. Now we see these partly cloudy skies, pretty clear for the most part, a comfortable 75 degrees. Feels like 76, a little bit humid out there, but not too bad. And look at the temperatures right now for the rest of our area. 79 in Bronson, 78 in Ocala, again 78 in Gainesville, and 76 in Stark. Now our evening temperatures are going to dip down quite low into the low 60s through this evening and into early tomorrow morning. This is largely due to a cold front that's passing us Friday morning into early Friday afternoon. It will be out of our area. Now there might be some spotty showers along that front, and behind that front we know comes cool, drier air, and those northerly winds are going to persist through our area, cooling us down into the weekend. So no, unfortunately, these warmer temperatures we have been experiencing will not last. Here's a weekly rundown to get you through the rest of the week and into early next week. Cold front passing into tomorrow morning, a slight chance of rain tonight, nothing to be too concerned about, but if you have some evening plans, definitely bring an umbrella out with you, and a bit cooler by the weekend. Which brings me to my 6-day outlook. So it is going to be a bit cooler by this weekend with that cold front passing, but look at these temperatures into early next week. Quite chilly for your Thanksgiving forecast. Do I say back to you? Back to you.
Thanks, Ashley, and thank you for keeping up with WUFT News on Facebook. I'm Nicole.
And I'm Daniella Sevares. That's our time for now, but your Florida news is always on at WUFT.org.